Greetings, bibliophiles, and welcome to another chapter of Bibliophile Broadcasts. Today, we venture into the heart of one of Western philosophy's most influential works, The Critique of Pure Reason. By Immanuel Kant, an audacious endeavor to discern the capabilities and limitations of human understanding, a harder book to be understood. Now, before we delve into the labyrinthine intricacies of Kant's arguments, let's orient ourselves. Kant was a central figure of the Enlightenment, a philosophical epoch that emphasized reason and individualism. Amidst this intellectual milieu, Kant found himself grappling with two conflicting currents of thought. On one hand, the empiricists like Locke and Hume asserted that all our knowledge springs from sensory experience. On the other, the rationalists like Descartes and Leibniz professed that reason is the ultimate source of knowledge. It was in this arena of philosophical strife that Kant unveiled his groundbreaking synthesis, a blueprint for a Copernican revolution in philosophy. In The Critique of Pure Reason, Kant posits that neither rationalism nor empiricism alone can account for the breadth of human knowledge. Instead, our understanding emerges from a dynamic interaction between sensory input and the mind's active structuring. Our senses gather raw data from the world, but it's our mind, with its inherent categories like space, time, and causality, that arranges these inputs into coherent experiences. Take the simple act of perceiving an apple. Our senses register color, shape, smell, and texture, but it's our mind that recognizes these disparate sensory impressions as an apple. The mind isn't merely a passive receptacle, but an active participant in knowledge construction. However, this mediating role of the mind introduces an intriguing consequence. We can never apprehend things as they are independent of our perception. Kant distinguishes between phenomena, the things as they appear to us, and noumena, things as they are in themselves. Our knowledge, according to Kant, is forever confined to the realm of phenomena. The noumenal realm, shrouded in mystery, is beyond the reach of human cognition. This metaphysical claim has far-reaching implications. For instance, it upends the traditional enterprise of metaphysics, which deals with concepts transcending empirical experience: God, freedom, and immortality. Since these concepts point to the noumenal realm, they elude the grasp of pure reason. But Kant doesn't dismiss these metaphysical concepts as nonsensical. Instead, he carves out a new domain, practical reason, to accommodate them. Unlike pure reason, concerned with what the world is, practical reason, concerned with what the world is, practical reason focuses on how we ought to act in the world. Concepts like God, freedom, and immortality, inaccessible to pure reason, find a home in the moral landscape delineated by practical reason. The shift from pure reason to practical reason signifies a paradigm shift in Kant's philosophical journey. From an exploration of the nature of knowledge and the constraints of human cognition, Kant's inquiry now veers into the territory of ethics, the realm of oughts and shoulds. As Kant navigates this transition, he wrestles with profound questions. What is the nature of moral duty? What's the role of freedom in moral action? Can we reconcile moral autonomy with the deterministic laws of nature? Is the idea of God a necessary postulate for moral action? Is it possible to construct an ethics grounded in reason and universality, yet respectful of individual autonomy? These questions, explored in Kant's later works, particularly The Critique of Practical Reason and The Critique of Judgment, expand the intellectual vista opened up by The Critique of Pure Reason. They probe the human condition's moral dimension, dissecting the complex interplay of duty, freedom, and reason in ethical life. The Critique of Pure Reason, in its bold synthesis of rationalism and empiricism, its delineation of the mind's active role in knowledge creation, its distinction between phenomena and noumena, and its framing of metaphysical questions within the ambit of practical reason, constitutes a turning point in the history of philosophy. Engaging with Kant is no leisurely stroll in the philosophical park. His ideas, dense and intricate, challenge our intellectual faculties. Yet, it's this very challenge that makes the journey worthwhile. As we grapple with Kant's complex arguments, we become participants in an exhilarating exercise of intellectual rigor. We're compelled to scrutinize our assumptions, dissect our beliefs, and question our understanding. In this rigorous interrogation, we encounter the vitality of philosophy, its capacity to unsettle, to stir, to enlighten. The Critique of Pure Reason is not just a philosophical treatise. It's a testament to human intellectual courage, an ode to the spirit of inquiry, and a beacon that illuminates the landscape of human understanding. It invites us into an adventure of ideas, a quest for knowledge, and a journey toward intellectual self-discovery. So, fellow thinkers, as we emerge from the depths of Kant's intellectual labyrinth, let's carry the spirit of critical inquiry with us. Let's celebrate the mysteries of existence, the puzzles of knowledge, and the conundrums of ethics. Let's remember that each question, each reflection, each intellectual challenge is a step toward our own enlightenment. Until our next philosophical adventure, stay curious, stay thinking. The world of ideas beckons us.